Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Monster Train. Let's play another run. We played as Red-Green last time. Now let's play as Green-Red. I love that guy. Covenant, rank 1. Enemies are stronger. Add additional random cards to your starting deck. Why not? Let's figure out how this mechanic actually works. And we'll begin. The last run had an interesting build, relying on the champion to gain a lot of damage and healing, an awoken unit in the front, a green unit in the front, to gain a lot of thorns. Random starting cards for us here are Consume, apply 5 regen, Wildwood Sap, 2 Fortifies, and a Preserved Thorns. Consume to add 3 sting spells to your hand, which are actually really good spells to have anyway, so I kind of like this. Our final boss is Seraph the Diligent. Power Drain Emblem. The first spell card played each turn gets Consume. Can only be played once per battle. Consume. So he slowly drains my spells. That doesn't seem that bad. What's the multiplayer like? I have no idea what the multiplayer is like in this game. Random artifact. Dude! Summon 4 random units from your deck to the middle floor, you know? I think I'm gonna like it. I think I'm gonna like this run. It's the exact same thing we had last time. You know what? I'll freaking take it. Explosive or Cultivating. Cultivating, Revenge, draw 1 card. When damaged, draw more cards. Okay. So if you have a lot of cheap cards, you can get to them quickly. And in fact, we do have a decent amount of cheap cards. Being able to get to them quickly would be kind of nice. Or we could go with Explosive. Deal 15 damage to the front enemy unit whenever healed. I can also see this being pretty good, because it gives you a target to stack the regen buffs. This unit can go into the front, and every turn they just deal raw damage. It's kind of like Thorns, except it can apply before the enemy's attack if you just target this unit with healing. But I don't know, the draw seems a little bit interesting. Maybe we might be able to like go infinite off of this or something. I got no idea. It's kind of similar to Thorns. Also, we can start with a trial at the beginning of our run here, because we've unlocked it by doing the tutorial essentially. At the start of battle, enemy units appear on each floor. We gain 75 gold. You know what? I'll freaking do it. Foot soldiers. Weak attackers hidden in the back line, take them down. We start with armored units, 4-1 foot soldiers, and the boss has the ability to add a scourge every single floor of the train, which is not that bad. So we're just gonna fight. And we're gonna absolutely do this this mode here of enemy, or this trial, because we're gonna start with a lot of foot soldiers. Right. Let's take a look at what's going on here. Sentient. We need to put this unit down somewhere. We're probably gonna put it down at the bottom. Now, we have some foot soldiers. 2 of them are dying. I would like that not to happen. So we're gonna buff the one at the front with armor. We're gonna torch one of the enemy units. And we're gonna lose a little bit of health, but I'm just gonna apply regen to our hero unit at the bottom. These units at the top are gonna live, but I don't care. So the enemy units lived, they moved up, they did 9 damage, and then they all perished. These units lived and they moved up as well. We got a bunch of spells in hand. We also have no more minions, so we want to make sure that these guys live if at all possible. So we're gonna torch this collector creature here. We're just gonna get 50 gold by killing him. Seems like a good trade. These units that entered the train at the bottom, they're gonna do 6 damage, but I can't really kill them, so they're gonna move up to the second layer in all likelihood. So I think I'm okay with that, honestly. Add 3 sting spells to your hand, you know? Deal 5 damage to the front enemy unit, draw 1 additional card next turn. All right, what if we play those? If we play those, then this guy is dead. We can then torch this back line to kill him. Heal our terrain steward, I suppose? Get a couple of card draw. We only have 3 energy, but we got a lot of cards. And a brief respite. So the boss is gonna the boss is gonna be coming on the next turn. Now, we have a lot of free cards that we can play. Sting, Sting, Fortify. We might as well fortify our frontline train steward because this is how we're gonna do our freaking damage here. So regen seems like it would help a lot. Let's just get that regen stacking, I suppose. If this unit makes it to the top of the pyre and does 2 damage, I'm not gonna mind all that much. Let's just hope we can survive this this boss combat here. Final wave. We're gonna add a Weight of Contrition to the top card of our draw pile. We literally cannot attack, so we are just going to buff ourselves up here. You know what? I can kill you. Sting, Sting. And Sting. And Torch. And Restore. I think we'll be fine. This guy only does 4 damage per turn, and we heal 10 per turn right now. So I think we are going to be just fine. We're gonna get a lot of card draw, by the way. We're gonna see what the maximum hand limit is for sure. 10. It's a good number. So Sting, Sting, Fortify, Fortify. These are the free cards. Let's get them out there. Let's take no damage from this curse. Let's, I mean, you're dead. Eventually, the combat will end. I don't know how I feel right now about the Sketches of Salvation, but as long as we have the ability to add in some better units and remove them, I think we'll probably be fine. So, this is not, I'm noticing, a unit. Could get Steel Enhancer or more Stings. I mean, we could go full Stings, but unless we can draw on the same turn, the most we're getting out of this is like 50 damage a turn. Eventually, we're gonna need to do better than that. Like, I feel like the Stings get outclassed by just stacking buffs. So I feel like the Steel Enhancer might be better because we can always upgrade the card with upgrades and then duplicate it and then add a bunch of these to the deck, like make a bunch of free ones to get really strong tanky units. And we already have a couple of regen cards added in, armor and regen. So I don't think we need a Sting. I think we want something that makes the unit stronger right now. Because right now our units kind of suck. So I will take that. Welder Helper. I could take another Fortify. Horn Break, piercing attack that does 5 damage, ignores armor and shields. Or Welder Helper to apply armor to the front friendly unit. An Imp. Do we go Imp? I mean, the Imps could be selected for playing thanks to Sketches of Salvation, which I don't really like. I want big tanky boys to be played. So we could skip, we could take the piercing Horn Break. I don't think we need to worry about applying a whole bunch of armor. Although we could go armor build. And yeah, by the way, the card on the right on the last option was heal 10, do 5 times damage healed to the enemy. However, that doesn't really work with anything that we have right now because we have nothing that we want to receive the target of the healing except for our hero. All these train stewards are kind of garbage. Dude, we need a freaking... We need minions. But Welder Helper is not that good. We could go Imp deck. I don't know if Imp decks are that good at all. But I'm also thinking about maybe going Armor plus Sting. Because there are cards that synergize off of Armor. I don't know. We'll go welder helper. We'll just get something. I really don't like these options though, because we need units. So I think what we're gonna do is take a unit. Resolve gain armor. Or rage when you slay, apply rage to friendly units. Let's take a branded warrior. I really like this unit. We need units to be strong. Now we can make him strong. And we can make him quick, which seems wonderful. So now he's more likely to get the kill, which means he's more likely to buff units. We could re-roll for new buffs, or we could just like buff the imp that we have and purge a card. I say buff the imp because now they're a good tank. And then we'll purge a card, and we will purge a... What do we not like? Oh, you know what? We only have 3 restore and 3 torches now. I suppose what happened is we got 2 random green cards, 2 random red cards, plus 1 random card from both. Because I didn't add this card. So that explains why we have these extra cards and where they came from. Very interesting. I still think we want to like remove... We might want to remove regen right now and focus on buffing in other ways, but let's get rid of the torch. We'll remove a regen next. And that's all of our money. We're done. Let's go to the next battle. Are we really that stronger? I mean, enemy units enter with 10 armor. I'll do it. Resolve, add a scourge. You have spikes, annoying, but oh well. I kind of like it, because our second floor can eventually get really strong with what we have going on here. Enemy units enter with armor 10. Yep. And all we need is this guy to be out, honestly, because since he attacks first and he does so much damage, he should be able to help get us some kills quickly. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to kill this unit because they have 50 health and we cannot damage them fast enough unless we do this. Now we only need to do like an additional 7 damage, so I tell you what. There's an extra 5. We only need to do an extra 4 damage next turn for him to get a kill. I don't know if we can actually get that out there, but we can try. I'm just gonna play cards. Okay, if we get one more torch, we can make sure that we get a kill with the rage unit. Because we want the rage unit to get as many kills as possible. We got the torch! Because if we get as many kills as possible with him, then he's gonna buff the damage of the other train stewards, he's gonna buff his own damage, and he's gonna just constantly get more and more and more and more kills. So right now, if we do 4 more damage, you're dead. And we can do that with either a steel enhancer and a torch, or 2 torches. But I also want to kill this frickin' gremlin up here. So I think what we're gonna do is steel enhancer on the back line. Now we only need to do 1 more damage. That's a torch on you. Now we can torch you at the top. And we're getting a kill with the Slay unit who's going to buff all of the damage on the floor. We can also put down some armor on you. We can't play this this Sinner's Burden curse, but it's actually not even doing any damage to us, so I really don't mind. Good, damage increasing. Now we might not be able to get a kill on this turn because we have to do so much more damage. And actually the combat's almost over, believe it or not. You do 33. I actually believe I can get the kill here. Yep. It's tricky, but you can make it work. You can make it work. I think we should play the Welder Helper. Get some armor on you. We're gonna You actually don't need to purge the curse. Let's just restore and sting, just so we draw more on the next turn. The lower level is really just here to tank. The top level is where the damage is coming from. You do 1 damage, and you're gonna add a couple of curses. I'd like to be able to kill you in the back, but I don't think I can. Yeah, because of the armor, I'm not gonna be able to kill them with just single spells. So they're gonna be living for a long time. You do 37 damage, you have 200 health and 2 thorns. I think what we want to do here is maybe buff the healing on our backline unit, but really I have a feeling that our train stewards are just gonna get KO'd pretty soon on the next combat. I mean, we're only doing 32 damage here. Maybe if we apply more healing, we can make it work, but again, the problem is the thorns. Our units are gonna die. These guys don't even add thorns. He just has 2 thorns. I keep saying thorns, spikes, whatever. So I'm like, how do we get around this situation? We could buff you and then give you armor. They're only doing 5 damage a turn. That means you'll live for like 10 turns. It's not 10 turns. It's nearly, actually, yeah, it's 10 turns. So I think what we do is we buff the train steward in the back so he lives longer and does more damage. So watch this. Now we're doing 60 damage. Now we're doing 92. That didn't change anything. 2 thorns. Does this change anything? No. Does this change anything? No. I could have probably run the math a little bit better here. I don't know why we're not really doing more damage by playing those spells, but you know what? We're doing 92 damage. Hopefully that's enough. And we're gonna draw a lot. Well, we need our hero unit to do something. The card draw is not good enough. It's not. Sting seems like a pretty bad way. Unless you can go infinite, unless we have an unceasing top, no thank you. Speed it up a little bit. By the way, handful. This is as fast as it goes. I guess everything's dying at about the same time, but a little bit of extra healing on the back line may have been a little bit better. Alright. So we got a lot of curses, but we're not drawing them, so it's okay. We're all actually living right now, so I'm just gonna end turn. We did just barely enough. We barely got it. There's no unceasing top. I really wish there was. So as a result, we got a unit. I didn't even pay attention to the reward we got. I thought it was gonna be money, but we got a unit. We'll take a unit. And hands with 4 attack and spikes could be good on our boss unit. Could be very good on our boss unit rather. So I'll take it. On any tank, really. And I mean, Fortify is nice. We're drawing a lot of cards, so getting more cards for free does seem quite nice. So yeah, I'll take Fortified, because it seems like we're drawing a lot. Now, what unit do we want here? Resolve, gain 5 armor. Every turn you gain 5 armor. That's not a lot of armor. Sweep for a little bit of AoE, or summon, you gain max health, and when you rejuvenate, you gain attack and health. I mean, that's pretty good, gaining attack and health. Makes you pretty tanky. We need some big hitters. I'm gonna add him, and then maybe we can upgrade him. Take the Giant Radish Man. Is that who I took? I took Giant Radish Man. Get a relic, get a unit, upgrade spells, restore health. I really want to upgrade, but if we get the ability to duplicate, we'll probably just duplicate the branded warrior. A relic or an artifact could be wonderful, and a new unit could also be fantastic for us. We want units that can spawn in the middle level. So I think we're gonna say we don't have a lot of money. Let's skip the upgrades right now. Let's go for the artifact, which could be worth more. 50% chance to swap the front and back enemy units when they enter your train. X cost cards get +3 value. We don't have any X costs, so let's do the position swap, which might help us to kill, support units faster. And we'll get a Demon Fiend. 4 energy, 50-50. Yes, please. He has a good chance of being played on turn 1. I'll take it, I'll take it. And I think this is the duplicator. Yeah, this is the duplicator. So I'm gonna copy a card 5 times and make 5 50-50s in the deck. So basically I'm relying entirely on just drawing them randomly. Yeah, so I don't know. Enemy units deal 1 damage to the front unit on death. Maybe this is the wacky play that we need. There's 2 of them. I can't play the other ones, but I got 2 of them out. And we're doing 116 damage on turn 1 to the boss. That feels pretty good. I'm just gonna call it. And I could even avoid taking 10 damage by just casting a spell at this guy, which I kind of want to do. Let's put you down so we get more card draw. You're kind of a sacrificial lamb. Let's kill you. Let's fortify your armor. And what do we have in our draw pile that's worth playing? More Demon Fiends. Oh, I would love to put one right behind this dude. So let's not play anything. Wait, I can't play the Demon Fiends. They're too expensive, you idiot. I should have just played the Train Steward. Right, we're taking a lot of damage, admittedly, but that's fine. We can take some damage. We can tank some damage. They're all dying. Really love to play you. We need to upgrade our energy reserves. When we get to that point, that's what's going to happen. These guys are not doing that much damage. I would still like to regen you. I don't know, maybe I just let you die. Maybe I would just regen the Demon Fiend up here, who is just doing a massive amount of damage, and maybe you're my new tank. Ow, you hit me! There's another bomb. We're still alive, so we don't have to worry quite yet. Enhance a unit with spikes and +4 attack. It would actually be really nice here to allow my unit to do some freaking damage. So let us... We're taking 5 damage here, that's not a problem. Let's do that, I think. Now we can actually do something. We'll gain armor, we'll gain more armor. We'll sting up. Can't kill them with stings. You can't target them, they just hit the frontline unit. We'll give you a... Oh, dude, yeah, actually. Putting him in the back means he gets a kill. I like that, because it means that we have some defense on the bottom level here. And we're getting a lot of card draw. This is really nice if we can just keep our hero unit alive somehow. I mean, our hand is full. So, we will, we'll sting. Why did we draw a card? Is it because our hand was full and it rolls over? That's wonderful if that's true, if that's the case. We still want you to have as much regen as possible, so... Oh, you know what? Killing him meant we drew a card because we took damage. Okay, I love it, I love it. If we're stacking the regen on you, you don't need armor. You need armor. We're gonna stack the regen on you. We are going to give... a bit more health? Give you a little bit more health. We need more energy. We need a lot more energy. We need like 10 energy a turn. Yeah, we could draw by hurting ourselves with the torch, but I feel like I'd much rather just hurt the enemy with the torch. So we're taking 1 damage, who cares? Why are you dying? You're gonna hit, we're gonna attack you, you're not gonna die. Oh, you're quick, which means that the champion's gonna get a kill on the backline unit because you're freaking quick. Although, he's actually not gonna get the kill. Unless we do 4 damage, because he's gonna attack first, we're not gonna get the thorn damage first. Now you're gonna get the kill. So now that that's done, let's buff your armor. You might as well sting. You might as well take no damage up here. I mean, that's actually, well, I mean, it doesn't mean we're doing any more damage, unfortunately. Train stewards, we're gonna dump them. We don't care about ever playing them ever again. Let's stack the regen. We did a lot of damage, admittedly. And he's taking 190. He's not even on my main floor, and guess what? He's going to die as soon as I can figure out a way of killing him. He's dead. Darn it. I really wanted the middle floor to get the kill with all of those demon fiends. But we know what we need. We know exactly what we need. Also, new clan unlocked, Stygian Guard, aka Purple Boys. Draft the support of the ancient guard of the Stygian Sea. Mystical sirens and ancient totems work together to eradicate the winged from hell. Hell yeah. I get it, hell yeah. Channel Song, we need this card. This will allow us to play the big boy units for free. I think that's what we want. We could also take Spreading Spores and upgrade it so that we get free copies of Regen and Spikes. You know, man, it's so hard. I think we go Channel Song so we can play the big boy. Summon, Rejuvenate, gain spikes. No thank you. Sweep, no thank you. Rage, no thank you. A sweep is nice, but I think we have units now. I think we don't need any more units. What we want is energy per floor. Absolutely, 100%, 110%. Costs 24 energy to play all of our friends, just saying. It is extremely expensive. Duplicate cards. Well, we can't upgrade here, so I think we want to go right to remove cards and upgrade a unit. What would we upgrade? Look, we don't need to upgrade these units. What we want to upgrade is like the Awoken Hollow or something. Remove a couple of Train Stewards, really. So yeah, let's remove. Train Stewards are basically completely worthless right now. Hate to say it, boys. We're gonna upgrade our champion. Spikes 10 revenge, draw 1 card, or more health. The spikes will help, but the health also helps to just make this unit a frontline tank that can survive a lot of hits, get through the deck quickly, play a lot of cards. I'm actually gonna go revenge, draw 1. And let's freaking upgrade. Rage 7, 25 health, quick. The Awoken Hollow could be quick. The Demon Fiends could be quick. I think that's unnecessary though. But 25 health? I mean, on the Awoken Hollow, I can see that. Problem is, if they get played in the back, like, who cares? But we have money, so I'm gonna do it anyways. And then we will purge a card. Another train steward needs to go. And honestly, I'm just gonna remove the other train steward. There we go. Now we have a You know what? There you go. Welder Helper Rage 7. Now we have a better deck. A much better deck. At the start of the battle, enemy units appear on each floor. Well, the second floor is not going to matter too much, so I kind of like this. Haste. Haste moves directly from the first floor to the third floor, skipping the second floor. Oh no. That's bad. Clipped Guardian. You add Scourge cards into my deck whenever you kill a unit. If we draw a lot, that's not going to matter anyways, so I think we're just going to accept the trial here, and we're going to go for it. Okay, what did we get? We got a Imp Welder, Demon Fiend, Branded Warrior, Demon Fiend. We also got a Demon Fiend that we can play on this turn, which is great. However, we have to worry about haste a little bit. Haste means that the enemies that live are going to move up to the third floor instead of the second floor. So we would like to ideally kill that backline unit so that they move to the second floor. And we can do that with a single torch. But if we do that, we can't play a Demon Fiend. Curious. So, like, here's the question. Do you just play the Demon Fiend, and then you play the Demon Fiend up there? I think you say if you take a little bit of damage, you take a little bit of damage. We want the tank out. I think we want the Demon Fiend out. Even if they go to the third floor, I'll accept it. We punched a lot of enemies there. Imp in first position, lol. Yeah, the Imp in the first position is not that good. But you know what? We can actually get some kills here with Sting, so I really do not mind this anymore. Also, Channel Song can draw 2 minions. The 2 minions it can draw are Demon Fiends, which means we can draw a Demon Fiend immediately. Okay. There's a 70-70. This makes a very good backup unit. So, you are my final reserve unit if all else goes wrong. We can't play the Awoken Hollow though, and we have no way of changing floors. We have no ascend or descend. Once we get those, we can stack up the middle floor, but now for right now, it's not gonna work. Preserved Thorns, please. We need to kill all of you. They're all dead. Now, we need armor on you. And then we can basically only play Steel Enhancer at this point, which, if we're gonna be playing it, I actually would like to play it on this unit so that they can do some attacking. We can play nothing else, so end turn. I think after we get our next major upgrade, we want more floor capacity. Floor capacity means we can actually play more freaking units. So they did get swapped, so we're gonna be killing the haste unit. This haste unit is gonna live. Never mind, no he's not, because we're just gonna swipe at him with a torch. And fortify. And we could start the regen train up here. I don't see why not. If we can stack the regen, the Demon Fiend at the bottom should still be able to do a lot of damage against the boss, I assume. We could give you spikes instead of regen. I kind of like the idea of giving you regen, though. We have the cards right now. So let's play them. And let's also give you more attack. Double your attack. You made it to the next floor, but you're still gonna die. And these units are gonna sting their way up to the top, I think. I don't think there's a way I can deal with that. So, Fortify up a little bit. We have 3 stings. Now you're dead. I might as well play them for card draw next turn, but we can't really do anything else. Doesn't Spike also make tank do damage on top of the Thorns? I keep calling it Thorns. Spike and Thorns are the same thing. I need to get better at my own nomenclature here. So, we need to play like 5 stings to kill you. We should at least do as much damage as we can, I think, because we can't really play the stings anywhere else, so we might as well play them up here. We're gonna take 6 damage if we don't play the torch, whatever. Let's fortify, fortify, fortify. Buff, restore, torch, end turn. This middle selection of units has not really done all that much lately, huh? Also, the boss is dead, so there's nothing really to worry about. Demon Fiend holding it down, doing the damage that we need it to do. Not a freaking problem. We're gonna give you more. What do you do? Mutilation, you do 10 damage. We're taking 63, we're taking 57, we're taking 50, end turn. We really need an Ascender-Descender card at some point. That's like critical. Consume, add 3 sting spells to your hand. Consume, apply quick. I don't really have a unit that I want quick with, except for this guy, but he's already quick. An expensive card doesn't interest me. I honestly feel like the stings interest me. We play a lot of cards every single turn. Consume, apply rage 3, that's not very good. Summon, gain 4 energy. Summon, return a random consume spell to your hand. Imps, no thank you. I don't want to thicken up the deck with the imps. Upgrade spells, upgrade units. I don't think we need to upgrade units. Upgrading spells would actually be quite nice, I think. Let's upgrade a spell. Yeah. We can spend a lot of gold here if we want. Grants plus 4 stacks of armor each time it is applied. You know, I mean, they're both really good. We play armor. We also would like enemies or our friendly units to do more damage, but I think what we want is the armor bonus for survivability purposes. And then we'll upgrade some cards. Plus 20 spell power or magic power and consume. Remove consume and make it cost more. Upgrade a spell to make it cost less. So we could make the regen cards super strong, or the torch card super strong, and have it consume. We can remove consume on Channel Song, on Preserved Thorns for the stings, on the regen, but it's gonna make it cost more. Are we okay with a reusable Channel Song, a reusable Preserved Thorns, Wildwood Sap? I don't know. We could then reduce the cost of the card by reducing it by 1. Like a free consume 5. Or, sorry, a 1 cost consume 5 that can be used multiple times. I keep saying consume 5. Regen 5. You know what I mean. I'm gonna spend my money, is what it boils down to. Let's make the regen reusable, and we'll make it cheap. So it'll stick around. Let's also upgrade one of our torches to do more damage, so we can get a kill on certain enemies faster. We'll re-roll, and we'll do it again. Upgrade a spell to gain double stack. Double stack. Status card stacks applied are double. Apply 9 armor. Apply 18 armor. Apply spikes 8. Apply regen 2. Apply regen 10. Okay. I kind of like the idea of armor 18. That's a lot of armor. Is it actually armor 18? Shouldn't it be armor 14? Says 18. Let's make the other torch do more damage. Let's reduce the cost of the sharpen or steel enhancer. That way it's always playable, but let's actually just reduce the cost of sharpen. We spent a lot of money, but we made the deck oh so much better. Replayable channel song seems worth it if you want energy to play cards besides the demons in the same turn. Except the problem is right now with no ascenders or descenders, I can only play 2 minions and then that's it. Non-boss enemies gain multi-strike. Dude, that means I get more cards. Enemies will be... The boss has stealth 8. Squeeze me? They're immune to damage for 8 turns. The thing is... Extinguish. Triggers on death. Give +2 attack to all friendly units. Whatever. The thing is, without being able to ascend or descend units, I can only play like 1 or 2 units ever. So once that happens, I don't care that Channel Song is reusable. It's not playable. So we have 3 Demon Fiends now in the middle layer. That's pretty freaking good. We're gonna put our Sentient out. We're gonna put out our Demon Fiend in the back. I think we could get Rage, but I think just doing 50 damage by punching enemies in the face is probably good enough. So because the enemies have multi-attack, we're getting a lot of card draw, which is real nice. We do not have a Channel Song, so we are unable to play a minion plus anything else on this turn. But we could just play a torch and kill because the torches do 22 damage. That's pretty decent. You heal by 10. You're dead. I'm not really worried about you in that case. We should definitely fortify. We're gonna be drawing a lot of fortifies. I think we can afford to play them here. I think Spikes is very nice because now 2 of these enemies are just gonna die. You don't attack, so you're not actually gonna die, but I can torch you. No. We're gonna torch you. Gain more gold. Torch you. You're gaining a little bit of attack, but I honestly don't care. Then we're gonna add stings. It's worth playing, because it's card draw. It's a free card we can play every turn. He lived, but he's still getting punched in the face real freaking hard. And again, this unit, you're just gonna hit me once and die to the thorns. You're gonna live, but you do no damage in the back because you got shuffled. So what do we want here? I think we want... Like, do we want regen on you at the bottom, or do we want regen on you, or do we want armor on you in the bottom, or do we want armor on you? That's what I'm struggling with. Where do we play the armor? Where do we play the regen? I think we start there. We might as well stack it up a little bit more. We do have a Channel Song, so we can play a minion on the top level. Let's do that just to get something out. I mean, that's a pretty decent unit to get out. We just get it out of the deck anyways. I think we want regen on the bottom. Maybe not, but that's where I'm gonna put it. Everything seems to be going well, but we're not really focusing one floor, and we're not really focusing, as a result, we're not focusing one unit with all of the buffs that we can apply. Which is a little scary. You're dead. I'm loving the stings though, that's pretty good. You're dead. You guys are hitting, you're hitting me for 6. You know what? and play a unit. Thank you for the card draw! A brief respite. That's so much card draw. 1, 2... I mean, the sting spells give us the extra card draw, but I like it. I like it. So we're gonna play these for more cards. I think we just regen our front line, honestly. You know, the boss is gonna hit this unit multiple times. We're gonna heal through not 8 of their attacks fully, but a lot of their attacks fully. I guess it's gonna hit the armor and kind of bounce off anyways. But I think we'll be fine, because once they expend all of the, I mean, they're dead. But if they got through the bottom line, they'd have to deal with 3 more Demon Fiends on the middle line, and then 2 more units at the top. So I think we're in a pretty good spot. So I suppose what we should do is fortify up here, because it's not going to really matter down here. But it doesn't really matter anyways, because they're still dead. Hey, now we can hit you. I'm liking it so far. It's working. The Unbroken Horn. This is energy conservation, isn't it? Yeah. That seems like a pretty dang good relic. Consume, draw 3 next turn, don't need it. Draw 1 each turn, don't need it. Draw 1 next turn, apply Rooted 1. Prevents the next time a unit would move between floors. Bosses are immune. Draw 1 next turn, don't need it. Sacrifice an Imp, don't need it. Sacrifice an Imp, gain 2 energy, draw 1 card, don't need it. Piercing. I don't want to kill all my units, so no. Although, this only affects 1 floor, so you could like cast it at the top or cast it at the bottom with no minions there and be fine. But I still don't like what we have. I mean, sacrificing the Imp to gain energy and draw a card is nice, but the Imp is actually pretty good. It's not like a 1/1. He's a 15/26 when he comes out. He gets worse, and the energy could be nice to play other cards, but dude, I don't know. I'm just gonna skip. It's not even that it's a solid deck, it's that this is a good relic is kind of where I'm at right now. We can buy an artifact, or we can forge units and remove 2 cards. I kind of like the idea of forging units and removing 2 cards, so let's go this left path. What do we want to remove? Well, we're not going to remove the torches anymore. The regen is all still fine. Dare I say we remove a Demon Fiend? Because we can't play them all right now? Quick, 10 attack, 5 attack, 10 health. We could make a quick Demon Fiend. Or a quick Awoken one. I mean, we should spend our money. Let's make you quick. Let's make you buffer. Let's make you buffer. Let's reroll. Endless. We don't need an endless unit. So let's just upgrade another Demon Fiend here. Quick with 55 attack. I'd rather apply like a cooler status effect to that, because he's quick. But, so we'll upgrade this one instead. He's a 65-60 now. Rage 7. Increases attack by like 14. Save the rest of our money. I feel like we didn't really do all that much, but I don't know what to do at this point. I still think the regen is worth it. I still think everything is worth it, except for maybe some Demon Fiends, honestly. So let's remove 1, and maybe even remove 2. Because we don't want to see these cards after our like second turn. We don't care. Spell Shield 5. Well, we're never playing the torch, or we're gonna play the torches to dump them, but we can't actually do any damage. Multi-strike, so you do 20 damage a turn. You have 1300 health. Annoying, but we should be able to deal with you because we punch hard. Right, you're the statue boss. I'll be honest with you, I feel like maybe because we got lucky with the random draw here, we focus on all of our regen on this unit, and then if our bottom sentient dies, who cares? We use the sentient for card draw, and we buff the middle lane insanely, because we can. So I think that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna put you down. I'm gonna put a Fiend down, so we can punch. You're also taking 50 damage, which is quite nice. And then I think we're just gonna, like, sting. Now the spell shield prevented us from doing any damage, but I'm still gonna play the cards. I guess the Eternal Crest here, it doesn't apply to all minions, only the statues. I keep making that mistake. I keep thinking that this is gonna apply to all the minions, and I'm like, why isn't it applying to all the minions? Gain 10 armor whenever you cast a spell. All right, well. I could ice your friend, but if I apply some thorns, you won't ice my friend, except I cannot apply any thorns. I think we're gonna channel Song. I should not have played it on this floor, admittedly. Let's get the welder helper out there. Block, my dude. I think we should armor you to keep you alive longer. I know it's making you tankier, but I honestly do not care. We're gonna regen you. We'll sting. And I'll be honest with you, because the branded warrior is not getting any kills, I think we just sting, sting, sting. Take them out, add the stings to our deck. Tank the shots, keep drawing. What do we got? We got some stings. All right, well, you know what? What do we sting you? You gain more armor. Doesn't matter. I mean, I'm freaking kicking your ass on this turn. We're gonna fortify you. There we go. Can't kill you both, but we can finally put out some spikes and damage bonus. You know what we could do is put the spikes and damage bonus on our second line units. You know, buff the units who we want to buff, which are them. So how much damage are we doing? 65. We're doing over 150 damage. So we should be able to apply regen, and you're still dead. Hold on. You have 140 health. We're doing 100. We're doing exactly 140 damage with these units. So if I play Steel Enhancer, the branded warrior is going to be able to get a kill and buff temporarily the damage of everyone on the floor. So I think that's what we want to do here. Down here. Let's get some kills. It doesn't matter. There we go. Did it work? I think it worked. I didn't count the thorns damage. Ah, damn it. Oh well. You're dead, by the way. Oh no, you're doing 8 damage. Let's go back down here. Sting, 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 sting. Armor. Are we killing you? I think we are. You're still dead. You're still dead. Perfect. We have a torch. We might as well just, like, play it on you. So you move up, you attack, and you die on the thorns. End turn. How does this game work? Kind of like Slay the Spire, where you have energy each turn to play cards. Twigbreaker is correct. It's kind of like Spire, except you have to deal with multiple levels instead of just one single combat. You have to deal with multiple combats at once. Harvest. Whenever a unit on this floor dies, gain 10 armor. So you're gonna gain 10 armor because I can't kill you except via punch. Well, I suppose in that case, we'll fortify. What we need is like a card that doubles armor or something like that. That'd be fantastic. You know what we could do? Now you're getting punched in the face. Seems like a pretty good idea to me. Let's keep the buffs stacking up. Honestly, I'm just gonna buff that frontline unit. End turn. Armor 10. Oh no, he's got 60 health. Kill you. Fortify again. We have the stings. Should probably play him up here so that if we can kill the unit faster, we can actually bleed some damage down to the boss. Right now they're taking 123. Still taking 123. Fine. I'll accept it. Keep those going. We know what we're doing. We're playing our buffs. We're buffing up the frontline units whenever we can. Armor on the bottom, regen on the middle. And we're just rinsing and repeating. We're getting basically our entire deck every single turn, because we have, you know, multiple stings and fortifies we're not getting, but we're getting 10 cards every single turn thanks to the stings. It's pretty good. You know what? Have some stings. Gain some health. Gain some regen. Gain some sharpen. Gain more attack. Regen. Weirdly enough, I mean, maybe not weirdly, our Woken Hollow is now stronger than our freaking Demon Fiends. I do like the Demon Fiends. I mean, they get the job done quickly and easily. But this freaking Hollow is it's kicking ass. We're also doing 600 damage to the boss. Excuse me. 650. 700 damage to the boss. Okay. Regen is kind of wasted. So we'll just stack it up here. We're playing every single card every single turn too, which is lovely. And look, you're taking 70% of your HP dealing with 2 of my units. I have 4 more on the next floor plus another backup 2. You're toasted, my dude. By the way, taste my fury. It gets a lot faster when the frontline unit dies. So we'll hit ya. We'll hit ya. We'll hit ya. We'll hit ya. We'll honestly just buff. Buff. Regen. Heal. End turn. We're taking 19 damage. You're not even gonna last one attack, I don't think. You know what? You did last through one attack to get in a second attack, but you died on the spikes. So good freaking job. Apply quick, another channel song, cycle of life, enhance a unit with plus 10 health, apply spikes 4. It's expensive, so I don't really like it. I think we want another channel song because we're gonna be taking a capacity buff, which means we can play our units now. get 4 random units. Actually, maybe we don't need it at all. Because, like, if we get 4 random units, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We can still put you and you on the top and the bottom. We can just put another. I don't think we need another channel song. Do we need to make someone quick? The branded warrior with rage 4 is nice. He's already quick. You're already quick too. I don't think we need any of this. I hate not taking a card. Is Consume like Exhaust? Correct. Consume can only be played once per combat, although you can upgrade cards in unique fashion, and as a result, I managed to make one of my regen potions not consume. So one of the regen potions can only be used once, the other one can come back around and be played multiple times. I think we honestly play nothing here. Now what do we want? Energy, capacity, or card draw. The energy is nice to be able to play multiples of cards, but we have a lot of free cards that we can play, so I think what we want is capacity, so we can get multiple units out. Then, heal, random event, duplicate a card, or remove 2 cards, forge spells, and gain an artifact. I kind of like the idea of another artifact plus forging spells. We have some spells that could benefit from that. Let's go right path here. I like the random events too, but I mean, this is a guaranteed artifact with no choice. Well, I mean, we do literally get a choice. When you play a spell, spells that cost less are reduced to 0 for the turn. Do I have spells that cost 2 energy? No. So, that's not very good. We'll play this one, because we can at least do damage with Consume, even though it's not that good. Upgrade a spell to gain permafrost. When frozen, or when drawn, it gets frozen, and it will not be discarded. Okay. I don't think that's actually any good, because we're playing all of our spells every turn. Plus 20 magic power and consume on a restore. I mean, I kind of like playing them multiple times. We can make we can make a card cheaper, like Sharpen or Steel Enhancer or Wildwood Sap, but we want to make a card cheaper that's going to be played multiple times. So like this one, it's a free Sharpen. We'll spend our money. We'll re-roll. Remove Consume, cost 1 more. I mean, the other Wildwood Sap is nice, but I want to make the cards cheap enough that we can play them. And I can't buy both of those. We can make something cheap. Steel Enhancer, you know, just keep filling our hand full of free cards to play. Plus 20 magic power and consume. Sure, I mean, it's actually not that bad because we have the other regen that we can play repeatedly. So. But we don't really need to upgrade it to make it consume. But I'm gonna do it anyways. Spend our money. Let's spend our money and then remove some cards. Let's remove the, See, now I didn't think about this. Now what do we remove? Let's remove the restore that is not consume. And let's also remove one of the stings. I don't want to fill my hand up with damage cards that I can't even play. 200 health or spike 10 revenge, draw 1 card. You got me thinking about the spikes now, but I still think you go max health tank. Trash the imp. You know, I find it funny that there's a single imp that's pretty good in this deck. Spell shield 2. Tell you what, I'll do it because I don't even play spells. Well, I do. I have 2 torches that exhaust. That's it. And you know what? They deal 30 damage to the front enemy unit when I play them, so maybe they'll actually do something. Well, I think... Oh, you know what? We could channel song the Welder Imp. There's two choices available. We can channel song the Branded Warrior or the Welder Imp. You know, look, here's the thing. Let's get the card out there, okay? You know, we actually do play spells for attacks. Just realized. There you go. I'm not gonna play a frickin' imp. We got very lucky with our second level, by the way. We're gonna ignore the first Demon Fiend. We're just gonna buff the Awoken Hollow, but that's still a pretty good draw. Also, you are dead, my gold-carrying friend. So what we're gonna do is we are going to... What do you gain? You don't gain spikes. You gain spikes when I buff you. You better bring more of them if you hope to succeed. Yeah, we're just gonna let you give us some card draw. We're gonna give you armor. We probably don't even need to give you armor. You're probably gonna be fine. Branded Warrior. I could put you at the top, I suppose. I could put the Welder Imp down. Let's buff our tanky boy. Let's buff the unit that we're supposed to buff, okay? I actually accidentally killed all of them. I didn't mean to, I'm sorry. Purge. Is Purge consume? No. So that does not trigger the Trader's Quill. You know, I'm gonna stop buffing your armor. You don't matter at all. I'm gonna buff your armor. And your regen. Now we have the energy to play everything, so we'll put the Branded Warrior out. We might as well. We have a Consume Torch. We can kill one unit if we want, although it's not gonna hit these units due to their spell shield protection, but we might as well play it anyways just to dump the card. So we'll do that. And you know what? It looks like Trader's Quill does in fact go through Spell Shield because it killed that front unit. +4 attack, 4 spikes, you know? Let's do that there. Let the Demon Fiend just punch you in the head. We got some stings. You're gonna live, which is highly unfortunate. One available. A 2746 Welder Helper. You're taking 100 damage. You're gonna have 15 health. Now you're dead. I ran the math correctly. Don't think that was an accident. I knew what I was doing. +3 attack, +3 defense. I would like to make you attack, but... Let's play the freaking Welder Helper. Get out there. Meep. Let's buff you. You have 120 health. That's a lot of freaking health. Now give me more cards, please. There's cards. Our entire hand is essentially free, which is real nice. So fortify, fortify, fortify. You're both dying, so we'll play the stings down here. Sharpen, +4 attack, +4 spikes. We'll keep stacking up all of our buffs on the unit that we've chosen, basically, to receive the buffs. And we have 9 cards in our deck. So we draw the same hand every single turn right now, which feels right. It feels like we're doing something right here, doesn't it? You're now dead. Get the armor. Get the bonuses. Same thing we have 7 energy thanks to our unbroken horn. And you're taking 1,010 damage. This isn't even my strongest level, and you are almost dead, my friend. I can probably kill you, in fact. In fact, I most certainly can kill you. Trample. Excess damage is applied to the subsequent enemy unit. Spell shield 2. Well, there that goes. I mean, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure. Now you're taking 1075. I'm pretty sure if I apply regen 5, you are dead. 1096. 1123. Now you're dead. With 20 health remaining, Demon Fiend 1 of 5 managed to get the kill. We got 400 gold from that, a couple of cards that we can add. I'm still looking for an Ascend Descend, and we actually managed to finally get it. It's the card I've been waiting for the entire run. Consume. Deal damage to the front enemy equal to 4 times the amount of armor on friendly units. It's the card I wanted. And then we can also make it rain, 100 damage. Now, let's see what we can do with this. We might want to just immediately go spell upgrades. So I'm going to immediately go spell upgrades. Artifacts, huh? Friendly units gain +2 attack on kill. Sting spells get +20 magic power. Yes, please. Cards with Consume have a 50% chance to discard instead. Yes, please. Now here's a question. Do we get the other relic or do we forge some spells? Double stack, -20 mana. I think making battering ram cheaper would be nice. You know, I feel like I'm not even gonna play the card at all. I hate to say it, because I bought it. 4 times +10 damage. Consume regen 10 does not interest me because it's consume. Consume 32, restore 20, those do not interest me. The only thing I would upgrade here is making this cheaper. But I still don't even know if it's that good. Because we have other cards that we're playing. But you know what? We know that we have a lot of energy after a certain number of turns. So this is a playable card. Let's get it. And then let's see really quickly how much that other relic would be. 205. We wouldn't be able to afford this, I think, if we get another upgrade, but I kind of want to make that card like cheap or free, which we can absolutely do. We can make it 1. So every turn we can do a ton of damage thanks to our armor stat. Okay, I like it. We officially cannot afford the relic anymore. That's fine. Remove consume costs 1 more. It is a chance to exhaust now thanks to the wing clippings. +20 magic power and consume, that's a bad upgrade. So I think we're just gonna remove a card right now. What do we remove? I mean, the torches will remove themselves. Maybe we don't remove anything, because I kind of like all the cards that we have. We could get rid of the imp. I'm not gonna get rid of the imp. He deserves life in this world. So I think I'm just gonna get nothing. No. You know what? No, I want that card to come back around. This is fine. Units gain an extra upgrade slot. Your pirate gets 40 health, friendly units get +3 HP. It's at least worth checking to see what kind of upgrades there are. You haven't collected all rewards. We can duplicate a card! What do we duplicate? We could duplicate Steel Enhancer or Sharpen for a free upgrade every single turn. More regen every single turn is also nice, but we're drawing this every single turn, so maybe just, more offense and spikes would be equally effective. Which is better? Sharpen, the spikes feels better than the +3 HP, and you also get more attack out of it, so I think Sharpen is the better upgrade target, or the better duplication target here. Could also duplicate a Demon Fiend. If we duplicate the Demon Fiend, we can actually play him. But I don't think we're gonna need it. Welder Helper for the lols. No, give me this Sharpen. It's weird, but I kinda like it. And I feel like we have a very powerful deck. The first spell card each turn gets consumed, except it has a 50% chance of not consuming. I accidentally built a synergy. Right. Woken Hollow. You're in the wrong position, Woken Hollow. It's actually pretty bad. I can put them on the second level, but they're not going to be able to, protect anyone else unless I descend all of these units one at a time, which we could absolutely do. So I think we do that. I think we stack the bottom floor, having the Awoken Hollow behind our Sentient for the draw, and then we'll just start stacking. First spell is Consume. You already have Consume, so let's play this one. Self-Mutilation. Then we can play this one. And I am going to give you spikes just so you can kill this enemy before he does anything else. But I want to buff this second place unit, because the first place unit is just there for card draw. That's it. I don't care if my hero dies. Hello, you're annoying. Okay. So we want to play Black Consume, not Green Consume, because Black Consume is the one that actually has Consume. So what we want to do here is like consume and deal 22 damage, which we could do to you, or we could just Welder Helper up here. You know, look, we could. We really could. But we might want to play some more spells on this turn. Are we going to play Battering Ram? No. Are we ever going to play it? I don't know. Ask me later. Ask me tomorrow. That was preserved. We have 4 energy. We need to retreat. You're quick. You're the branded warrior. You're actually dying, so we should restore retreat you. Now we have 2 energy. Gonna ice the Consume. We're gonna regen our second position unit. Okay. We still have a lot of card draw. We still have a lot of cards that we have to get rid of by playing them and consume them. Please consume. I kind of hate that preserved, but I'm still going to add in the stings because they do a lot of damage. So we can do that, for instance. We can kill you. We're going to armor up our front line. Steel Enhance. Number 2. It'd be nice if the Branded Warrior got the buff so that they could get kills, because they are quick. And if we give them enough buffs, eventually they're going to be able to kill more enemies, I suppose. There's our big demon. Put you up there. I don't know. I'm thinking. We punched the crap out of the boss, though. We have the energy to play these cards, which is real nice, but we have a lot of them. They are starting to add up. Oh, you know what? Vengeful Shards don't purge. They stay forever. Might not even be worth playing them for 1 energy. So Fortify. It did exhaust. I should have played a different card first. That's my bad. That was a good Fortify too, which is super unfortunate, the one that was upgraded. Oh well, I don't think it's gonna matter too much. Get the regen. Might as well sting. Your rage buffs are decreasing quite quickly. One day I believe you're gonna get a kill. That's why I'm doing that. This purges, so we're gonna play it. +4 attacks and 4 spikes. We are gonna play on the unit who's gonna be doing tanking eventually. We will play Restore to get it out. We will play Channel Song. A 2146 Imp. Let's freaking go. Tank, my boy, tank it. And I'll play it. You know what we shouldn't have? We should have saved the energy. Right. Descend. We could descend the big demon fiend down, but really, we know what we want to do. We want to descend the other ones down. Also, it would be nice if you got to kill one of these days. I know I'm upgrading you, but you're still not getting kills. Why ain't you getting kills? I'm actually gonna kill you. Now you're dead, so I might not even descend just so I can make sure everything dies. We can leave the welder helper up here. He's a pretty beefy dude. This also does 76 damage. So I'm thinking, huh? Oh, it does 76 damage up here. Down here it only does 48. All right, well, still's probably worth playing. I don't think we're gonna be able to get a kill with the unit who we want to get the kill, but get the regen. I really don't want to even play this card. I don't want the stings in my hand filling up my deck. They do a lot of damage, admittedly, so maybe it is worth playing them. It didn't consume. I was really hoping it would. Now you're dead, and we're actually getting a kill with the Branded Warrior. Maybe that's what we do. We add the sting so that we can choose which enemy gets the kill. Maybe that's our shtick. I'm gonna sting there. We're gonna retreat down. Sharpen. Sting the boss. End turn. We take 1 damage. Who cares? We're gonna be taking damage. It's just something that's gonna happen. My hand is full. Sharpen, consume. No, we want to play original consume cards first, just in case they consume. So like Torch or Restore. We'll dump the Restore. It just discarded, so what we'll do instead is we'll play our other cards, I guess. Sting, 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 Sting. We need to get you down to 30 health. You get that. You get that. It did consume, so now you will get the kill because you're quick. And you're gonna give us all rage, which makes us all stronger. Sounds like a good plan. End turn. take a look what's going on here now. Fortify, absolutely. I wish we had the, also, I'm an idiot. Again, I played the wrong card in the wrong order because we could have consumed that card accidentally. As I was thinking about it, I was like, if only we didn't consume the good Fortify. There I go, trying to consume another Fortify. Lovely. We're going to retreat. Now what's it look like? I punched my microphone, I'm sorry. We need to somehow get your health much lower. You're dead, and we're getting a rage buff now. So I'm not gonna play any more stings, and I'm not even gonna play the preserved thorns. I want that card out of my deck. What we're gonna do instead, keep buffing what we want. Spikes on you. 0 available for channel song, please exhaust. It preserved. Luckily it didn't kill this guy. Why did it do damage? Oh, when a card with consume is played, not when a card is consumed. So it just does the damage when you play the card. I understand now. I thought it would only happen when consume activated. That is not the case. Not the case at all. Final wave, the boss is dead. You love to see it. What can we do to make this combat even further in our favor? Don't play Fortify as consume. Instead, play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have the energy to play everything, so dump it, dump it, dump it. Restore retreat down one of these big boys. Now we're still using our champion. Can we make our champion live? You're taking 37 damage in the back. You're doing 30 damage because you have 10 times 3. That's a lot. Why do I have 2 sharpens? I duplicated it, of course. Also, there's 100 damage right there. I could give the frontline unit spikes. It's not enough to ensure that they survive, but it is enough to reduce the damage that our second position unit is taking by quite a bit. Anyways, that should be it. It's a bit loud. One day you will die. You died to thorns. I didn't even get to see my units punch you in the face. I am disappointed. But still, the massive Demon Fiend Gambit totally paid off thanks to Sketches of Salvation. It salvaged this run even before the run began. That is such a good freaking artifact. It's weird that coming from someone who's, I've played a lot of Slay the Spire. I played Slay the Spire almost essential level 20 completion for all of the game, for all the characters. It's so weird coming into a game like this and just having such a game-breaking item or cards or upgrades be so unbelievably powerful, at least as far as the beginning deck is concerned. Like, oh, hey, you have a bunch of 5/8 units. After our first combat, we added 6 50/50 units. Half of them were played immediately on turn 1 of combat, automatically. It's breaking, and I love that this game can be so ridiculous with the combinations. It does feel like maybe once you start unlocking more things that it might be harder to build a winning run if you can't break it so easily and readily, but for right now, I'm enjoying the hell out of this. Mastered cards. By winning a run with these cards, you've unlocked their golden card frames. There should be a golden card frame times 6 right here, because we had 6 of these damn things in the deck. Awoken unit. Razor Sharp. Enhance with +8 attack, -2 health. This could be used to kill an enemy unit Tip, this spell can reduce the unit's HP to 0 and kill it. Or you can buff one of your tanky boys in the back, maybe if they have multi-strike. When a friendly unit is healed, deal damage to the frontline unit equal to the amount healed. Okay. I mean, it's good. Animus of Speed. 25 attack, 3 defense, quick. So they attack before anyone else does. Kind of like it. Quick is a very nice card to have, but I really like having Quick and Slay, because that unit can move first, ideally kill an enemy, and then anyone else that's in the front line can just tank shots. Kind of like how we had it with the Hellhorn Champion on one of the previous runs. Vine Mother, resolve, add a sting to your hand. I like the stings, but I don't like cards like this that might add an infinite amount of them, because I don't want to draw a hand of 10 stings. I want to draw like 3 per turn that I can play for free, ideally with that artifact that makes them buff. Armor 25. Strike, push the attacked unit to the back. Okay, so this unit at the front could knock an enemy unit back, and then the weaker support units would get moved forward and killed. I could see this being really good with the champion, because the champion has Slay. This unit could move first, knock the tanky unit back, the champion can Slay, get a whole bunch of kills for free, get buff, and then all of a sudden, he's not only, if he has multi-strike, he's not only killing the frontline support unit, but the backline unit as well with the high damage he got. He has. Alloy of the Ancients, consume, apply 25 armor. Okay, I mean, we had cards that were applying 18 armor for free, and they were replayable, but I guess if you upgrade this, you could make it no longer consume and cost 1 for 25 armor, which is still good, without requiring an artifact either. Cards drawn, 480. Ding, 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 ding. Look, I don't need to hear the dung, dung, dung. Can we skip this, please? Thank you. We have a victory. I guess this victory didn't count because we were not on Covenant. Actually, this is probably your highest Covenant victory. Oh God, I just realized what that means is that this game has 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20 Covenant rank 25 runs that you have to win. So, unlike Slay the Spire, we only have 4 characters on Ascension 20, you gotta beat Covenant 25 20 times to unlock a perfect victory screen here. That's ridiculous. Also, we have the Stygian Guard unlocked. We can play as them next time. And now that we have 3 different colors, decks, I suppose, unlocked, we have the option of choosing our primary and secondary color. We can have red-green, red-purple, green-purple, green-red, purple-green, or purple-red. The order does matter because the primary color is your champion and the secondary color just gives you some bonus spells and extra units. So we could have 6 different decks that we can play with these 3 dudes unlocked. And we're gonna have to play with them because for a while, because these units, the Umbra and the Melting Remnant, these clans, I'm gonna try to use the correct terminology for once, it's gonna take a while to unlock them. I mean, how many units can you summon in a match? Well, there's only 6 combats or 8 combats or whatever, and 4 of those are being summoned automatically very repeatedly. Because wherever it is, the clanless artifact of instantly getting 4 really big units out is freaking ridiculous. But still, I'm liking the game. It's a lot of fun. I like being able to break a game like this, and the mechanics are also pretty enjoyable. So there we go. Victory complete with the Awoken. Win streak increased to level 1, and I think we did a pretty good job. We can take a look at the run summary as well, and copy a deep link so that other people can play along or play the seed. I will say the runs end up being quite a long time. It's an hour and 30 minutes. I definitely slow played a little bit trying to figure out what I wanted to do, but it's still a long time to play a single run. It's only going to get longer as the Covenant ranks go higher. But we had, where was it? 2 non-upgraded Demon Fiends, 1 upgraded Demon Fiend, 1 more upgraded Demon Fiend. So we only had 4 in our final deck, but still, That was way more than enough. You add a couple of Demon Fiends, you can play them, boom, instant freaking victory. And Battering Ram, I only played it like 2 times. It may have even been consumed because I forgot about the whole cards getting consumed thing. Doesn't seem like it was a very good call, though. Yes, we can apply a lot of armor, but if we're playing armor to our frontline champion unit, that champion's getting hit, the armor is being reduced. Maybe what we could have done is apply the armor to the second position unit and then had a Battering Ram that could actually do 100, 200 damage. Would have probably been a little bit better in the long run, but you know what? It doesn't matter because it still freaking worked. But at the very least, you know, we had the opportunity to play around with a couple of cards thanks to the Covenant rank mode. I'm trying to just remember the names of everything. It's a lot of fun. I enjoyed this run, and I hope you did too.